Welcome to the CTB Zodiac channel. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our newsletter today includes the following. Do not shut yourself off in January 2023, otherwise, the wound will not heal and blossom into a Virgo. The two of you seem to be at odds with one another and unable to come to terms with one another over the prospect of marriage. The Virgo's plans for the union are likely to differ from those of the other person, but each of you is standing firm in your convictions and unable to budge. He has trouble communicating with others since he mostly talks to himself, rarely listens to them, and processes their points of view. In my experience, both Virgo and their partner are quite capable, and they fiercely protect their individuality within the context of their partnership. Perhaps Virgo hasn't given much thought to marriage until now, and even after experiencing this energy, Virgo feels that a life of independence is best for them. Virgos, however, are also capable of establishing a sense of order in their lives. For some reason, Virgos have a persistent fear that they'll give up too much in marriage. They believe Virgos aren't mature enough to handle commitment, thus their views on marriage are still developing. In my opinion, Virgo faces insurmountable challenges as well. Virgo would rather not think about the damage because it is too painful to remember. The more Virgo considers it, the more he fears the end of the world. Virgos seek nothing more than to properly stabilize their energies in the established existence. Virgos have lost hope in love and don't seem willing to give another relationship the time of day. Virgos live in constant terror of returning to their previous, intolerable situation. When these Virgos consider love, all they can think of is running away. When threatened by the opposing party's energy, Virgos will raise thorns all over their bodies as a defense mechanism. Perhaps the other person is genuine in their feelings for Virgo and genuinely wants to manage this relationship well with Virgo and have a future with Virgo. However, if the other person does not know how to impress Virgo and the other person feels that Virgo has been pushing himself away, the other person is likely to be scared away by Virgo's coldness. When one side is in this situation, it piques the interest of the other. The other person is drawn to Virgo because of the intrigue surrounding the sign. They may not understand why Virgo exudes such a strong defensive energy, but they can sense the tenderness and isolation that permeate the sign's very being. They had a kid living there who couldn't find his way out and could only use the space heater. The other person has an unexplainable want to treat Virgo better and a sincere wish that Virgo will learn to love and accept himself. Yet, after repeatedly running into roadblocks, he becomes disheartened, exhausted, and filled with disappointment and hopelessness. Virgo's intransigence is a mystery to him. Our purpose here is to conduct a public oracle. For further information, please visit me for a private divination session. Okay? I believe I can still be of assistance if you find more reliable sources. As this is such a dichotomous state, its reflection in a single energy would reveal a Virgo extremely different from the one Virgo actually is. As a result of these seeming conflicts, Virgos often feel like they need to make some adjustments to their personalities. Because Virgos can lose their ability to objectively assess their own selves if this trend persists, being authentic is the best course of action. Feel the hurt in your heart without fear, and release your guard sensibly. There's no need to worry all the time. If the Virgo is always on edge, their social life is bound to get boring. Emotional pain is natural and expected. As a result of their pain, many people eventually mature and grow up. Yes, Virgos are capable of this as well. Stay open. If you hide your pain, you won't be able to heal. If Virgo lets their hearts soak in the sun, they'll discover that there's nowhere to hide from the shadows in the sky. No matter what shape they take, I think it's important for Virgos to be sensitive to one another's vibes and to know how to empathize with others. To other Virgo, it's safe to be vulnerable. You can now assume that your abuser will avoid you. Perhaps the other side will send help to treat you. Do new things, improve your communication skills, and probe deeply into the other person's mental life. Both of you will see shifts in the way you relate to one another as a result of Virgo's transition. Through these transformations, Virgo will find healing and ultimately realize who he truly is. Even if Virgo doesn't particularly care for this individual, she can nevertheless thaw the energy of a dormant romance. I have a hunch that some Virgo are turning their backs on the opposite side. Yet, the other person is impatient and has given up hope, so he still chooses to cut ties. The Virgo might turn his head and glance at his back right now. Virgo, though nothing has changed thus far. Virgo's internal turmoil continues to cause her great distress. Virgo is trying to keep a lie from the other person. It's important to let Virgo know that you care about each other and that you still have faith in each other's relationship. There is still a Virgo standing in your way, therefore, release your grip, don't put up barriers against a tender and loving heart, restore the other person with gentle energy, and let them know that you share a deep spiritual understanding. The Virgo adjustment is crucial because a healthy partnership thrives when its members are able to speak openly and honestly with one another. If you're a Virgo, you need to stop doubting love and start trusting your partner. After you do so, you can sit back, relax, and accept the situation.